Bring it. Yeah, I remember this tune.
It's been a minute, man. Let's go. Almost forgot how it went. Don't forget it. I almost forgot it. It's been a long time. Let's go. What's going on, Hamp? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man. Back in the house.
Back in the house.
Been 2 years since we've been up here in studio.
Dude, seriously, man. I was starting to wonder. I'm like, are we calling it? What's going on? No, it's been busy, man. I mean, between the catfish stuff, man.
Oh,
the catfish
man.
stuff.
Listen,
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? That was a platform to get on. At the same time, you got shit talkers and talking shit, and I just had to swallow and digest a few of it. You know, my catfish was a little mid. You know, all that stuff. I don't care. Catfish Corner closed down, and he still won't beat them. You know.
Here we go. Here, I got one thing we got to do right here.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Best catfish in town.
Listen to the words.
Best catfish all around. Fresh, fried, seasoned, tried. Creole Soul is true and tried.
Yeah.
There we go, man. There we go. So that's it. That's the official. That's it, right? I mean, Creole Soul.
That is it. Best catfish in the PNW.
That's
and
right.
We're going to say state of Washington. Washington State. However you want to say it.
It's a big-ass trophy you got, too, man.
Yeah. And it's deserving.
It was.
You know, it was very interesting. Very interesting.
It was a shit show is what it was. Look, I'm going to call it like it was, okay? It was a shit show. It was the first time that it was being done, and thank you to Mari Base One.
Yeah,
and
to him and his dad.
You guys are awesome, and his dad, Ben.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. And it was the first one, and we talked about this on doing the podcast with them, and prior to, we're like, look, there's probably going to be some bumps in the road. And there were some bumps in the road.
Listen, I just look like, you know, I look at it like this. It was a big project that they put together.
Yes, they did.
To organize and to get what they wanted to get out of it, which is promotion for them, promotion for the entities that was involved.
All the restaurants, cooks, yeah.
Because, you know, everybody wins in the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
But, you know, it was just, to me, it was a little bit more of a challenge because I talk shit. I really didn't talk shit, but 3 years ago I made a comment.
With you.
Yeah, 3 years ago I made a comment. I said, I'll challenge anybody in the state of Washington. I'll fry me some catfish. We had 6 people, 1 backed out before we even got started.
Yeah.
But I understand he said he had issues with his wife, so I understand that. That's completely, you know, I hope she's doing well.
Yes.
And everybody else was just there, you know. And they took the ass whipping pretty good.
There you go.
You know, it might have been a little animosity, you know, that was.
Well, and again, I think that goes back to, like, it should have been more decisive towards the end there.
Yeah.
The biggest problem that we had, and this is just my critique, I was standing outside of the whole thing, just watching and recording it. Really wasn't doing much. I mean, I helped you load and unload, but other than that, I was just recording. We put a video out. Check it out, guys. You had it on lock. And then it was 5 judges, which made sense to me.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, there was a mystery judge that threw everything off balance. And then they had the sauce points, and one guy said he didn't know about sauce, and it was just like it should have could have gone smoother, and hopefully next time it will. But it was great. It was a lot of fun, and I will say a lot of people got a lot of free food that day.
Yeah, I actually gave out 15 pounds of catfish.
No shit.
15 pounds because I bought 30.
Okay.
And I gave away 15 pounds in the first couple of hours.
Yeah.
You know, because people were just tasting. And I almost forgot I had to save some to fry for the judge.
Right.
You know, and it was interesting, but, you know.
It got competitive. Competitive.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, you know, hey, I'm going to do what I do. I've been doing this too long.
Yeah.
There's no change up. You know, there's not a catcher behind the plate putting curved balls or fastballs or knuckleballs, you know.
Yep.
I'm going to keep it just as it is, you know, and that's all I did, you know.
Well, and you came with just me. Baby Gator was there. Deal showed up for a little bit. But it was just you. You know what I mean? Like, and some other people brought some crews with them, which was swaying things a little bit. When you pack the house with 10, 15, 20 people, I mean, that's going to sway some votes, you know. But I will say I tried everybody else's catfish out there. And I'm not talking shit about anybody's catfish, but yours to me stands out. You have a different way you batter it. You have a different seasoning about it. The other ones were good. They were good, but they just didn't do it for me personally.
I mean,
I wasn't a judge though, so
I made this comment to Maury, and I made it to his dad. During the whole competition, we all had stations, and my stations stayed packed.
Oh, you were slammed.
I mean, it was just packed. You know, hey, can I get well, you gonna fry some more?
We had a lot of people trying to figure out what you were doing with your seasoning too.
Yeah.
I mean, we put a video out, and I had clips in there of people saying like, "No, this is the one. No, what'd you put in it? It ain't that. I know that."
Yeah. He said that's not just that by itself. You had to do something else. He actually showed up.
Oh, did he?
He showed up Friday night.
All right, nice.
And bought a swamp platter and some catfish. Yeah, he showed up.
All right,
he said he was coming because he'd been to the table like 3-4 times during the competition.
Oh, yeah. I talked to him a little bit too. He's like, man, it's good stuff, man. But he was, I didn't catch his name. Really nice guy, though. He was really excited just about the whole event, bringing catfish to Seattle. I guess nobody's done that before, catfish fry, and then just the community itself to come out and have a good time, and free food, and it was fun. It was good.
It was a good time, I mean, people got to taste, at one point I thought I may have lost, but not by food,
right?
By occupancy.
Yeah.
Like
I said, there was some loaded, there was some stacked books in there. Okay?
I mean, but it says one thing, that my catfish was better because the 10 people besides you and Baby Gator nailed it.
right?
Because I had 10 people, I didn't even know who they were, but they said Creole Soul. Soul.
And I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, I'm your friend and everything, but if your shit wasn't the best, I wouldn't say it was the best.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, you got to work on it, bro. But to me, it was the best. Yeah, and you got the trophy. It's in the bar.
And the last guy that voted, and then he kept asking, "Come on, man, you tried both them catfish." It was the guy who was videotaping as well.
Oh, okay.
The thin black guy.
Yeah.
I think it's Washington Up Next. Is his handle.
Is he on YouTube and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And they kept asking him, and he, kept asking him. He said, "Come on, you can tell me." He said Creole Soul.
There you go.
That took it up, So
well, and I think the one thing that I would change, and it's not my event, it's theirs, but if they're listening, I wouldn't cover the fish when they got it from you guys and took it to the judges, because yours, I was recording the whole thing. The fish was sweating in that container, so when they took it out, it wasn't. Like you say, you got to be able to hold it out this, right?
Yeah.
It was in there sweating, so it got kind of soft. And I was like, man, they're not getting none of it. I mean, if you were the first one, it was probably fine.
Yeah.
But as that sat and it was waiting in line, no one else was getting a fair shake.
And,
so I would change that.
Yeah, and I knew for sure that, and I like honesty. Asia Eats. She came here to the restaurant with more.
Yes.
As well.
A couple times, right?
Loved it.
Yeah.
But as you said, the catfish sit.
Yeah.
So it makes it look like I had a bad piece of catfish or something. It didn't hold up to the standard that they know of.
Right. Well, and you even say when you come to the restaurant and get it, eat it here.
Yeah, eat it here.
Don't take it home. It don't air fry.
I like Maury's grandmother.
Yeah, his grandmother was very
sweet.
She was
like, she tried. She ate a piece. She's like, oh my God, this is so good. She ate another piece. She say, oh, don't worry, you winning. They just got to go through the procedure.
Nice.
So, I mean, for me to be outside cooking in those little bit of fried like everybody else, I mean, it's okay. I just, it just gotta. It's like playing basketball inside, then go outside. On outside, if you're a jumper, if you're shooting jumpers, long jumpers, and the wind plays in effect, you got to adjust the ball. You got to adjust it.
You got to play the weather, man.
So,
that's why people go Mile High Stadium. It's rough, bro. You got to train up there.
So by me cooking outside and cooking in a little bit fryer, you just have to watch it a little bit differently. You know. Back in the restaurant,
there's a learning curve in there. You know, you don't usually use those cooked catfish.
No,
so
normally I would. In the restaurant, I can go to the bathroom, poop, come back, and know the catfish is done.
Oh, not that one. Where is it? I don't know if we want to put that out there.
And know it's done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can hold it up like this all day long. And then you get,
I think a couple of critiques I would have, and this is just, again, not my event, guys. Thank you for everything. It was awesome. Thank you for Hampton. I didn't really get anything out of it other than recording stuff.
And I appreciate you for being there because you didn't have to be there to record any of that.
No, it was a
good time. It was a long day, you know. I mean,
Dude, my camera overheated.
That's how long the day was.
It was a long day. Yeah. I filled up one whole 256 gig card and the camera overheated. It actually did it during the like when they were going to announce the winner. And I was like, shit. So when everything kind of got screwed up and they had to recount everything, I'm like, perfect. So I had to reload a card and shut the camera down and let it cool and everything. Yeah. But no, a couple of critiques that I would have just being there. One, I would say definitely take the fish to the judges fresh.
Right.
Be like, hey, we're going to bring them to you. Just wait. I wouldn't stack them and keep them so they get cold and do whatever. Like, if you're up, then we're going to come get a couple pieces from you and bring them in. We're going to tell the next guy, hey, you're up next, and get it fresh. Yeah. That's one thing that I would do. That gives everyone a fair shake. The other thing I would say is friends and family members aren't allowed to vote, dude. Yeah. I would just say the judges only.
Yeah.
Judges only. I mean, it's great because what you won ended up being, popular, right? The popular vote.
Popular
the people's vote.
Yeah, the people's vote, which is good.
Which is great. But there was a moment there where the packed house for one who we shall not mention was really swaying some things. And I was standing back watching going, that's not fair, man. That's just not fair.
Hey, the outcome did what it's supposed to do.
It did. It did. And I think personally, even though I'm a buddy and everything else, I truly do think that you deserved it, man. Your shit's good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I mean, as I said, going into the next round, to the round 2, I'll put the trophy up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come back with it.
All right. There we go. So what is this going to be like? Do you guys know? Have you talked? Is it going to be a yearly thing?
No, probably in a few months out.
No shit. Yeah. So you're just going to babysit it for a little while and take it back? Okay.
No, I'm not taking it back. They're going to get another one. I ain't giving that one up.
Okay, got you.
That's the very first one.
I got you. That's fair.
But I learned a few things that, like I said, I need to, when I spoke with Asia Eats, she said, when I got it, it was a little, it didn't have the break effect.
Like you would have here in the restaurant.
Right. And that was the first piece that, it was the first piece. Then I had to refry some more.
That's because, I did intervene a little bit there.
Right.
Because I was recording and watching. And I don't know everyone else's catfish. I don't go around trying people's catfish, but I know your catfish. Right. And when I saw her pull yours out, it was, I was like, damn, that catfish needs a little pill. So I went to Ben, Mari's dad, and I'm like, hey, man, like, I don't know about these other guys' fish. I don't know if they're happy with what's going on here or not. I said, but this isn't really a fair shake. Like, she needs some fresh fish right out of the fryer. That stuff has been sitting in the box. And so he was like, okay, go get me some new fish. So I think the second round that they gave was better. I tried to make sure they didn't know that it was your fish because I didn't handle it or nothing. Everybody knows I'm with you. But I was like, Ben, you got to go get it. You got to do the thing because I'm not touching it. Right. I want to be fair, fair across the board.
Yeah.
I just thought they needed to get the fish the way that you serve it, not after it's been sitting in a to-go box for 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
I put an air fryer on it and let's start back with that, But, hey, she said it was a little, it didn't take the break test. And like I said, it was honesty and I can handle the honesty, So that vote didn't come my way. And I was surprised by it.
I was surprised too.
I was surprised by it,
When they were going down the line, I was like, what?
She said, Hampton, I just, from the very first piece I had to judge off of that.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, listen.
Hey, fair is fair.
Fair is fair. I ain't argue about anything.
Yeah.
I know one thing. When they tie, the question came up. So let's do not for me.
Yeah.
Let's flip a coin. I'd be fucked if I'm a flip a coin.
I thought that was a bullshit idea.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that. Flip a coin. I'm like, what? Flip a coin? You did this whole thing to flip a coin?
Yeah. Hell no. I said, hell no. I ain't losing another fucking luck coin
Technicality
toss.
Bullshit? Yeah, no. I agree with that.
Yeah, no.
I did hear him say that. I heard the cook-off, like cook again. I heard a lot of, in my head, I'm like, well, the guy that was pissed because he didn't know about the sauce.
Yeah, that's po' boys and things.
He was out.
Yeah.
He was out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Came down to you and Hot Fish House.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just go back to the scorecards with the sauce and everything? That would have been an easy way to do it.
Yeah,
I mean, they already had it tallied up. Look, they did what they did. Again, thank you guys. Not talking shit. I think it was very cool what you guys did.
and I think
just a little rocky there at the very end. Even Ben was like, all right, I don't want nobody fighting here. I don't want. Everyone's like, just tell us who won, man. He's like, everybody calm down, okay.
When they did crowd participation, Creole Soul or Hot Fish House,
when everyone's yelling,
Creole Soul out was louder than Hot Fish House.
It was loud.
So I won there too. I should have won there too. I
think he was a little hesitant to declare a winner. To be honest with you, man, I think he was like, we created a monster.
So now we going to, which is fair. I mean, I guess go to every individual person and see what they say.
Right.
So there won't be no goddamn mistakes.
Everybody voted individually.
Everybody voted individually, and everybody had his catfish and my catfish.
Yes.
If you didn't have either one of our catfish, you shouldn't cast a vote.
Right. And again, house was a little loaded. It was leaning a little bit to one side. Yeah. So I was like, I thought you were done, man. I was just watching, and I'm like, he's got too many people here. There's no way.
Yeah. I said the same thing. I said I'm about to lose on the technicality due to not having enough family members here.
Right.
I say, but hey, the people voted.
They came through, man.
Came through. So once again, thank everyone who voted for Creole Soul in the 2026 Catfish Cook-Off at Lim's Bookstore that
Columbia
was put together by Maury Base 1 and his father Ben. We thank you guys again. We look forward to it again. Thank yourself for being there. Thank Baby Gator. That was a lot of work you had to do, with loading and unloading, getting some ice, because everything has to stay the temperature. I should have bought a little refrigerator and plugged it in.
Yeah, I was thinking next time. Are you going to think about using that other fryer, or does it just get too hot?
No, I'm going to think about it, but I'm going to barricade it.
Yeah, if you keep people back from it. Yeah. Because that would probably give you a really good fry.
Yeah, that'll give me that. Oh, trust me, I did.
Me talking about catfish. Fucking too much catfish talk, man. We turned into a catfish podcast.
Hey, it was the hype for like 2 months.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it still is, man. Every time I go on social media, it's Mari, Ben, or you with the trophy. Now alligator sausage is in there. All kinds of stuff. So.
Alligator sausage. He says it's not chicken, it's not duck, it's not a goose, it's not an owl, it's alligator.
There you go. So if you guys want to try some award-winning catfish, Creole Soul, where you at, Hamp? Tell them where you at.
I'm located at 22341 Marine View Drive, Suite D, in the alley, and
Des Moines, Washington.
Don't get caught up when you come through Des Moines. Take that right in the alley, and I'm right there on the corner on the backside of Entourage Hair Salon.
Backstage Alley. That's
Backstage Alley, right there. That's the street. Backstage Alley. Take that right there and stop.
Come get a picture with the trophy.
Pull up. Yeah, come on. Yeah, pull up.
Where is the trophy? You got it at the stage?
Sitting by the front door.
By the front door? Okay.
Yeah, right there next to the clock.
You got what's the old man? What's his name? The carpenter guy?
Oh, Mike?
Mike. You got old man Mike building you a case for it yet?
Mike, I told him, I said, hey, man, I want to. He said, I saw that trophy. I'm not building a fucking trophy. He said,
fuck no.
He said, I'm not building a fucking case for that.
Dude, I'll help you do it, but I don't know where the hell you're going to put it. You got a lot of shit in that restaurant, man. I don't know where to put that. It's a big-ass trophy.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to tell you bring it in here on the podcast, but it's like, it's big, dude.
Sat it over there. Yeah, it would have been, but that's okay. They see
put a camera on it.
They see it enough,
There you go.
It's been very well broadcast.
Oh, it has. It has on several different channels. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you want to go. It's on Creole Soul. It's on Stick Lounge. It's on Seattle Music is Real. It's all over the place.
It's all over the damn place. So
all right.
If I do anything wrong and the cops looking for me, they know how to get a hold of me.
Oh, yeah, you're out there, bro. Yeah. They're going to find your ass.
I can't hide.
No, you're not laying low anymore. Not laying low anymore. All right. Well, I'm going to move us along. We're going to skip comments because we've been out of it for so long.
Yeah,
we have had quite a few comments, but it's on old stuff,
Yeah.
But
I saw some people, comment on your stuff about, I forgot what it was, but
Oh,
they're like, lies,
Yeah, I keep getting stuff on the NASA stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people are very passionate about whether the moon landing was real or not. We're having fun here, guys. Okay, calm down. But you got a hottest fish grease for us today?
Let me see.
I know it's been a minute.
Yeah. I'm sure I got a couple of them. I just got to think of them.
I got to pick one. Pick one out of the pile.
Yeah.
Let me think if I know of anything. I mean, you've been doing pretty good with, the Catfish cook-off has been pretty much taking up everything, and that went well. Restaurant's been doing good. How's Idaho doing? Anything piss you off in Idaho?
Idaho's good. Yeah,
all right. Progress on the food truck. How we doing there? Is this going to be the first fucking episode where you're not pissed off about something?
Yeah, probably so, because I'm still gloating for the trophy.
All right. Well, then, instead of...
we're going to let you go with your Paranormal Corner.
Right. Instead of hottest fish grease, then, we're going to do... instead of hottest fish grease, one more time for Hamp. Here we go.
Listen to that beat.
Best catfish in town. Best catfish all around. Fresh, fried, seasoned, tried. Creole Soul is true and tried.
All right. There we go. Today we're skipping the hottest fish grease. We're staying happy.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a happy mode here. Yeah, I like that I can brag about it.
There you go.
Because I said it 3 years ago. I thought I was better than anybody.
I mean, you put it out there, man.
Yeah, I
put it out there. And hey, look, put up or shut up, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And you didn't shut up,
nope.
but you put it up.
So
there we go.
Yep. Enjoy. Thank you, guys.
There we go.
Come get some good catfish.
We're gonna jump into Paranormal Corner then.
Paranormal Corner, where creepy crawlies hide. Paranormal Corner, you know they're on your mind. Skinny Bob and Sasquatch play, black-eyed kids high-five the rain.
I was waiting. Been a minute.
Black guys out by the lake.
Nope. Still black-eyed kids. Always been black-eyed kids. All right, so... I didn't do a deep dive this week. We're kind of getting back at it.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to talk about the Catfish cook-off, but I do got a couple things I want to go over real quick.
Yeah,
so,
great. Let's go.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
My birthday's tomorrow. I'll be 26.
26? Wait a minute. We're time traveling now.
Oh, yeah. Quantum leap.
The quantum leap, remember?
Yeah.
Your birthday's tomorrow, but do you remember what August 12th is?
Yeah, I remember what August 12th is. The fucking world's supposed to stop in gravity or some shit.
Gravity's supposed to stop on August 12th.
I remember that.
All right. So people are talking about it again because it's coming up.
Oh, God.
Here we go. So what? Tomorrow's Monday the 10th.
It'll be Wednesday.
So we're looking at Wednesday. We're looking at Wednesday, gravity shutting off. I think they said for like 7 seconds, something like that. So what do you think? Where are you going to be on Wednesday?
Well, I was going to be on the plane, but I'm kind of, I might want to hold off on that.
Might want to hold on. What do you think? Let's just play the game right now. Let's say gravity shuts off for 6 seconds on the 12th. What do you think happens? Because I thought of something. Actually, I will not take credit for it. I heard somebody say something like, "Oh shit, I never thought about that." But what's your biggest if gravity would have shut off right now? What do you think would be the worst thing that could happen?
I really don't know what the worst thing could happen.
I mean, you think about the basic stuff of like us floating, cars floating, a plane. I don't know what would happen to a plane.
That's right.
It's
That's
flying.
what I'm
It's
saying.
flying. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it'd go. I don't know. But somebody said the oceans. I mean, the Earth is spinning at tens of thousands of miles per hour. If you believe in the Earth, I know you don't. If you believe we're on a globe that's spinning in space, if the gravity shuts off, does the water just start like blowing up off the? What happens?
It'll be a lot of fuck people for about.
That's wild, right?
Yeah.
If the gravity shut off for 6, 7, 8 seconds, whatever it is, and all the oceans in the world, which is what 80% of the mass of Earth or whatever it is, I'm probably wrong on that number. I know it's a lot.
But let me ask you this: do you really think it's gonna?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
That's what I'm saying. Not at all.
No, I'm not, it's not even a concern in my mind. It's just fun to talk about, just like the moon shit that you guys keep getting pissed off at me for. I don't think there's any physical way for gravity to shut off. Now, you could say gravity's not really a thing and blah, blah, blah. And there's flat earth and there's all this stuff. But in my mind, in my world, everything's gonna be fine, man. That's the least of our fucking worries. Gravity shutting off.
It almost was like what's that back there with the computer shit?
Y2K.
Y2K.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But see, that did stress me out a little bit, but I was young. I graduated high school in 2000. So 2000, I was like, I didn't know computers well anyways. Not everybody had them in their home back. Well,
right.
I grew up in a small town. Not everybody in my town had everybody in their home. Maybe if you were highfalutin, but we didn't have one. I didn't fully understand how they worked. You know what I mean? And I did understand to an extent that like banking was tied to it and EMS, anything emergency fire rescue.
Right.
Like all of that stuff was computerized and digital. But then there was part of me that's like, so if it all gets wiped, do we all... And I was a kid, so it's not like I had bad credit or anything, but do we all get to start over? I mean, I'm not totally against that either.
No, not at all. Swipe it all right
Everybody
now.
gets a clean slate.
Yeah, swipe that motherfucker to the left.
Yeah, so that actually, I think, was a more legitimate concern than the gravity shutting off on August 12th.
Yeah.
But you said you were going to remember it, so I wanted to bring it up.
I see that. It is.
All right, well, we'll check back in and let anybody know if we floated away, but I don't think it's anything that we got to worry about. Personally, that's just me. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play Hamp some audio that I recorded, but we got to go into this first.
Are aliens real?
Here we go.
The real
And all of a sudden, orbs appeared out of the ocean.
hybrid breeding programs where captured
It's your favorite
aliens
one.
were breeding with
popcorn for this
humans.
If they would release the things that I've seen, you'd be up at night thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose
I've
it all.
seen
I'm
that.
sick of it.
Well, they call them interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
I think
Making
that
it
they
rain.
can actually
Making it
operate
rain.
through the time space.
Paying them all this money. Somebody pay me some money. We broke over here. You can tell us we'll talk about whatever you want for
I'm doing it anyways, and I'm not getting paid.
Y'all, you drop a little change or something. Give us a little sponsorship. Come on, Stick Lounge.
Yeah,
Lounge,
I've gotten some shady emails from people, but it's all shady shit. Nothing legitimate. But we've also been on hiatus for a while, so we got to get back on the horse.
Yeah.
We got to get back on the horse. Okay, so there's been another drop from the Department of War for alien files. I mean, it's all kind of the same stuff. And here's what really sucks, man, is I was, how do I say this? Excited, maybe, I guess is the right word, that the government is releasing these things. But I feel like they're slow playing it and crushing it so much with like just the same shit over and over that everybody's getting tired of it, which is kind of unfortunate, because if this is a thing, these are real, these are crafts and aliens that are coming. Everyone's like, yeah, I already know. Like you said, swipe, swipe. Right, aliens are real. All right, whatever. Have you seen it or heard anything? I know you don't. We haven't been talking, so.
No, I was waiting to see, did anybody else die? Is that the same category?
Scientist stuff?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything on that. Just that lady, and we talked about that.
We talked about that, yeah. But other than that, any other thing, no.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything else on that. But I wanted to go back in time a little bit for this one because of all the alien talk, because of everything. Did you ever listen to Art Bell?
The name sounds familiar, but I never listened to him.
So he used to have a show back in the day called Coast to Coast AM. I used to love listening to it when I was a kid. My stepdad was a truck driver. A lot of truck drivers listened to it because, back in the day, there wasn't any good radio on late at night, right? Most radio stations would shut down, but I think it was at midnight or 1 a.m. Coast to Coast would come on. And Art Bell was just like the OG of talking about aliens and Bigfoot and time traveling and just all the fun stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he had, what does your shirt say? Dude, I just looked down and started. He just fucked me up. What does that say? I'm going to say it for you. Fuck you and fuck you too, but I like you. Did you make that one? Of course you made that one.
Yeah, I sure did.
You're making friends left and right. You should have worn that to the Catfish cook-off.
I know it. Trust me, I'm gonna have one ready for him next time. Yeah.
All right. You derailed me with your shirt. I was like, there's a lot of fucks on that shirt. So anyways, Art Bell used to cover a lot of different things. And I just heard somebody replay this and I'm like, man, that was I heard it on the radio, probably not the original because that was a long time ago. But I remember the first time I heard it on the radio, I'm like, this is wild. So I'm going to play it. You know of Area 51, right?
No, I know Highway 61. That's in the Plaza.
Have you ever heard of Area 51? We got 51 on the jersey right behind you there.
Yeah, that's.
You ever heard of Area 51?
No.
Okay. Have you seen Independence Day Will Smith, the original. Yeah. Remember when they go to Area 51 and the president's in the jet and he's like, there's no aliens. And,
right, yeah.
Okay, so prior to, I want to say like Bob Lazar coming out and talking about Area 51, which I'm not going to get into that because you probably don't know who I'm talking about.
No, I sure don't have a fucking clue.
The government never even acknowledged that it existed. And then it started coming out like, oh, this place really does exist. This is a real base. It's a hidden military base. It's in the desert of Nevada outside of Las Vegas. I want to say near Rachel, but I could be wrong. That might be where Art Bell was at. Might be confusing the two. But Groom Lake, Nevada desert, you can go out there today. Yeah, you're going to get stopped. They don't let you on, but it's there. It exists. Actually, a few years ago, they had this whole thing going on. You probably didn't hear about it, called Storm Area 51.
Nope.
So a bunch of people, I think it was a Facebook thing that started, and they're like, they can't stop us all. So tens of thousands of people were going to amass at this Area 51 location and swarm it, right? And there were military guys going, don't do it. Don't do it, dude. They'll shoot your ass. Like, do not try to storm Area 51. I think 40 or 50 people showed up, and they just camped outside, and then they left. So nothing went down. But all that being said, Art Bell, years and years ago, had his show was a call-in show. And so he would designate different lines on the call-in show of what he wanted people calling about. This call was on the line for Area 51 employees. So I'm going to play it for you now. I want you to tell me what you think about this.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello, Art.
Yes.
Hi. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, look, let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick. What do you think about this guy? The state that he's in.
He sounds like he's in a real state of emergency.
He sounds real, right?
Yeah.
He sounds worried.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going, but just right off the bat, like, this dude sounds like he's stressed, right?
Yeah, he need help.
All right.
They'll triangulate on this position really, really soon.
So you can't spend a lot of time on the phone. So give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens, Art, they're extra dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have influenced.
So pausing it again. So this is in 1997. Mm-hmm. That's when this call was made, and he's talking about stuff that. I mean, I was young then, but I wasn't very versed in all of this stuff now. But now with the congressional people talking about this and the whistleblowers coming out, you start hearing this interdimensional thing, right? They're not just space aliens. Like, it's more than that. They're like here now with us, but they can jump dimensions. I'd never heard that until probably the last 5 or 6 years. This is in 1997. This dude's talking about it. So I think that's a little bit strange. We're going to keep going.
Created a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharged.
I started getting.
Well, this was certainly.
So I'll keep playing it here in a sec, but what happened is in the middle of that, before that stupid ad cut in on me, which I will fix in post, Art Bell's power went out in his studio. Everything shut down. Mm-hmm. The entire studio went out. So
interesting. We are now on a backup system, everybody. backup
great
system.
radio voice.
And that one caller that I had on the air,
legend.
I guess we were about in the middle of his transmission, his telephone call, which was one of the strangest ones I've ever had. And the entire transmitting system by satellite went down here, and we were notified we were off the air. And it would appear to be from this end and some sort of massive transmit failure. So we are now using a backup system to be on the air. And
so that's pretty much the gist of it. But I wanted to see what your thoughts are on that. So you got this guy in 1997, before, probably right around, I don't know what year. I really do think that Independence Day with Will Smith was the first movie that said Area 51. I know it came out before then with like Tales from Bob Lazar and all these things, probably early 90s, maybe late 80s. But it was never actually acknowledged as an actual place until it was like mid to late 90s, I think. This is 1997. This dude sounds legit to me. He's talking about interdimensional beings and shit. And then the whole studio goes out. The whole studio crashes. Art Bell has to go on backup power to get back online. What do you think about that? You don't believe in aliens?
No.
All right. All right, let's go.
I mean, whoever the guy was, he definitely was in a panic mode.
Right.
And it sounded like he was running for his life or running from someone.
He said he's been running since he got out at Area 51, essentially. And, he was fired for a medical condition, and he's been running ever since.
I wonder what his medical condition is. Crazy?
It could be. It could be. I mean, and that's a legitimate question, right? Is he schizophrenic?
Right.
Because if he believes it, you sound real.
Yeah.
But to fake something, do you think he could fake that?
I think he can fake that.
You think that that dude would be a pretty good actor to sound that panicked, I think.
Yeah, I think he could.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you think he could fake it, let's just say, okay, it can be faked. That's a legitimate thing to say. Of course it can be faked.
Because, he's calling this guy, Art Bell, where he knows he has to be on top of his game, the best of the best, to get this message out there. Because a person like Art Bell would call him out and say, hey, man, quit playing on my line.
That is true. Art Bell, if you listen to him, his thing was he would always let anybody say anything.
Right.
He would never tell you you're full of shit, get off my line, but he would poke fun at people.
Right.
He'd let you talk and he'd be like, ooh, that's a crazy story. You know what I mean? Like you could tell in his voice, like, okay, and he's not buying this. I'm not buying it,
Yeah.
This one, though, it's just different, man. It's different. I mean, this one, and then the fact that the power crashes at his studio. I remember listening to the actual broadcast. I don't think it was the original, but it's been rebroadcasted many times, and it shuts off. Like it literally crashes, and it goes to like a commercial for the network that was carrying him, and he had to come back on backup generator power. So you could fake it, okay? Yeah. You could be a good actor, and you could fake it. Is it coincidence that his power crashes at the same time? He was broadcasting out of Nevada near Area 51. That's where Art Bell lived.
What was the weather?
Well, I don't know. Desert, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably on that recording somewhere. I'm sure he talks about it, but
I just can't see.
That was I want to say Art Bell was on for 4 hours. 4-hour program, crashed for 10 minutes during that interview only.
Strange.
Right?
But I'm going to say still, I think that guy could have been acting.
Okay. What does he get out of it?
He gets attention.
Nobody knows who he is.
That's okay. he
just gets to say I was that guy.
He got on with Art Bell.
Right.
If Art Bell that popular. Hey, if I could call Michael Jackson and hold a conversation with Michael Jackson if he was alive, I would do that. I would do any way to get there to him, to get there.
To be fair, there was a guy that came out years later and said that he was that guy and that he was acting. But
did he?
Yes. 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 But I am in the camp of several other people. I don't think it was him.
No.
I don't.
But you see somebody got the same thought, he's acting, man. I mean, it just, if I want to act, I want to get a Grammy.
Give me your worried alien voice. Let's see how good you are.
Help! Somebody help my black ass.
I like the black ass part.
You know,
it's the waver in his voice. It's the you know when you get that frog in your throat, even as a grown ass man, and you're gonna cry, and you don't want to talk or you don't want to look at anybody because you're gonna cry, and they're like, "How you doing?" You're like, you can't. You know what I mean? Like that sound when you do talk with that worry, with that flutter, is different than. I mean, there's good actors out there.
And the reason why I say that, if you listen to him breathing, his breathing really never, ever changed. Because if he steadied running, it should taper down some.
Right.
You know, but it stayed at the same pace constantly.
Yeah.
You know?
He just sounds panicked to me.
Yeah.
He sounds very panicked. And like I said, there was a guy that came out years later and was like, I was that guy on our bill. It was an act. I was faking it. But like I said, me along with other people, like that's not the same dude. Like even his voice doesn't sound the same. It's. Right. I'm wondering if, and this is in my world where Bigfoot's real and, and flying saucers are above us, if it was a legit call, Area 51, government, whoever shut it down. That's why our bell lost power. People never stopped talking about it. That's a recording of it that I have right there. And so they got an actor to come out and say, I was that guy and I said those things. Right? Yeah. Maybe. There's a couple different scenarios that could play out here.
Yeah, so many, like I always go back to it's all about the dead president. All about it.
Wait, the old ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
I'm not out to harm anybody.
Yeah, right. I'm a very happy person. We are happy people. He just won a trophy, okay? He just won a trophy.
Come get some catfish or something and see what I won and why I won.
You show up in Creole's clothes. Well, no, you're probably going to show up in his clothes. Never mind. It's very selective hours. No, but I just wanted to show you that and see what your thoughts were on it because I know where you stand. I know that you don't believe in it.
I just think that he did a good job acting. Like I said, his breathing never really changed. You know that's how most lie detectors tests are. You know, with breathing, stress. You know, it elevates.
Yes.
You know,
and people are good at it. I
mean,
people are
amazing
good at performances.
Yeah,
you know,
I've seen so many people beat a lie detector test, and it just
really,
yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh, you do it like you was questioning me.
Okay,
if you was questioning me, and 5 questions before you even think about questioning me, I'm gonna focus on one thing.
Okay,
in this room, and it could be that O in Amstead.
Gotcha.
Did you ever steal anything? Nope. I'm back to that old.
But the whole design is to get the questions to shake you, right? I mean, you can't stop. If I tell you not to think about an elephant right now, what the fuck are you thinking about?
You know. Name of that old.
I'm thinking about that old.
If I let
Have you ever taken a lie detector test?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
For what?
Bunch of shit.
Wait. Okay, all right. We'll leave that out. But not that you took a detector test. I'm not going to ask you before. Did you pass it?
Yeah.
Were you being honest?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't trick it.
I didn't trick it, but there's a way to trick. I've
heard old story. I don't know if it's true or not. You put a tack in your shoe, and you push on the tack with your foot, and the pain.
Because when you ask me the question,
it puts you into stress.
It goes in somewhere else. You're like, oh fuck, I forgot what you asked me. I'm like, oh no,
right,
you know?
Right.
And
so, have you ever heard of Travis Walton?
No.
Travis Walton was a logger in Snowflake, Arizona. And I've lived in Arizona. I've camped up in Snowflake, Mogollon Rim. I always almost say it wrong because of the way it's spelled. It's the Mogollon Rim. Beautiful area. Very wooded. Almost looks like out here. For Arizona, it's pretty crazy. I forget what year it was. I want to say like the 70s, late 70s. He and 4 other guys, I believe, were in a truck, working late, working this property, cutting trees, doing logging stuff. They're coming down the mountain at night, and there's a frickin' flying saucer landed in this field, hovering, right? The whole truck stops. The guys are like, what in the hell is that? Travis Walton jumps out of the truck and heads towards the saucer. He's like, whoa, dude. Goes up to it. A beam of light hits him, and he drops to the ground. All the guys in the truck think he's dead. They haul ass out of there. They leave him there. So these other, I think it was 4 guys in the truck, just start booking it downhill. They get into kind of a fight. A couple guys want to turn around and get him. Another guy's like, fuck that, we're out of here. I think they turn around. They can't find him. Saucer's gone. I want to say it's like 2 weeks later. There's a manhunt for Travis Walton. Travis Walton's gone. No one can find him. Snowflake, Arizona. It's a small town. If you've ever been there, really cool little town, but it's a small town. The entire town is like, these loggers killed him. There's a whole story that goes behind that with, them working together and property rights and all this bullshit. But they're like, these guys killed him. Like, he's dead. They give all of these loggers lie detecting tests. They all pass. They said that individually they pass saying, saw a flying saucer, saw him get hit by light, he disappeared. All of them pass. 2 weeks later, Travis Walton shows up. Shows up in Snowflake, Arizona. And I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I remember how the movie went, which Travis has come out and said the movie, Fire in the Sky, great movie if you haven't seen it. He said the movie was not very accurate and he wasn't happy with the way the movie went compared to his story. But in the movie, he shows up naked in Snowflake, Arizona, and ends up calling his family from a payphone, and they find him. He's alive. No one killed him. No one hurt him. Travis Walton to this day says that he thinks he got too close, and he's done a ton of interviews on this. He's in his 80s now, 70s or 80s, still alive. Says that he got hit with this beam of light. He thinks it killed him, and he thinks that the aliens or beings or whatever in the ship were like, we didn't mean to do that. Oops. Brought him in, fixed him up, and then dropped his ass off. That's a real story, dude. That's a real story that has never been disproven.
No.
Going to lie detectors, all of them have been freaking lie detected. All of them have been questioned since, like I said, I think it was the 70s. Nobody's story has changed. What do you think about that? These are 5 random loggers in Snowflake, Arizona.
What's the popularity there?
The what?
Popularity.
Of Snowflake?
Yeah, in Snowflake. I mean, because if it's a small town, it makes a difference,
Well, the way that I look at it is, especially back then, even nowadays, you start telling a tale like that, people think you're cuckoo. Yeah, right?
Right.
It's probably not a reputation that you want.
No.
Even nowadays, if I came here and even on this podcast, I said, Hamp, let me tell you about what happened last night, bro. You're probably going to be like, yeah, Joe, I think we need to tone it down a little bit.
Monday, we're going to meet me at the bar.
Exactly.
I'm going to have a
little intervention.
A couple of people waiting on you.
Right, exactly, right. So even nowadays where this stuff is coming out and people are saying, government officials even are saying it's real to whatever extent, it's still not something that you want on you.
Right.
So for all 4 of the witnesses, plus the guy that says it happened to him, to carry this entire time, the only thing Travis Walton has gotten out of it is they did do a movie based off the story. I don't think he made much money because he's out there. He's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
And he goes and he does like UFO conferences and stuff. He'll talk at them. I don't know if he's done a book. He may have done a book, but he's not a rich man. But from this, matter of fact, it really tore his family apart and severed relationships with a lot of people, friends and stuff in that town because he was the weirdo guy that said he got abducted by aliens.
Right.
So why would, your whole MO for all of this is money.
Yeah.
Getting paid off, keep the narrative going. Why would a random logger in Snowflake, Arizona? And the only reason I bring this one up is because you were talking about lie detectors, and that was the first thing that I know of.
I mean, let's just say the guy, Travis Walter, he may not have gotten paid.
Okay.
But the loggers that took the test could have gotten.
So what happened to Travis, though? He's the one that disappeared.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Well, something happened to him, though, right?
And listen, but they left, so they really don't know if he was there or not. You see, they hauled ass.
So you think that nothing happened to Travis?
Yeah. If you and I are somewhere and I see you get hit by a beam of light, I'm gone.
Thanks, bro.
But I don't know.
Right.
What happened to you because I wasn't there to witness it,
Sure.
He could have got up and walked his ass away for a couple of weeks, wherever he was going,
Right.
Because he's from that place.
Yeah.
He could have a camp set up somewhere. It could have been staged.
So I'll throw another one at you. I'm trying to remember the names of the guys. Ah, shit, I can't remember it. I will try to clip in some more facts or something here, but I'm just going to give you the short story. 2 guys. This is in like North Carolina, South Carolina. They go fishing. One's an older guy, one's a younger guy. Can't remember their names. I've heard the story many times too. They worked together. Can't remember what they did. some machining or something like that. But anyways, they end up going fishing, right? As they're fishing.
Fishing at the lake.
Yep, fishing at the lake. They end up going catfishing. While they're there, these crafts come up out of the water, either out of the water or over the water. God, I wish I could. I'm drawing a blank, but I'm just going to give you the short of it, okay?
Okay.
These two gentlemen get abducted. They go into detail about all this crazy shit that happened to them while they were there, right? They get dropped off back at the lake, and they're fucked up. Like, these are two good old boys from the South, right? Thick accents. I've heard the interviews and everything. And I can't remember. I don't think it was right away. I think it was like a day or two later. The younger one is like, I got to tell somebody. Like, I got to go to the police. Older guy's like, you're not telling nobody shit. Like, we're not talking about this. Never happened, bro. They end up going to the police, okay? They're sitting in a deputy's office, a sheriff deputy, whatever, and they're telling him this story. And they're reluctant to tell the story. They don't really want to tell it, but they feel that they got to tell somebody. I think their biggest worry was like, if this really happened, am I okay? Do I have a cancer? Do I have some disease? Like, what did they do to me kind of thing, right?
Right.
The deputy, or sheriff, whatever he was, walks out of the room. But before he left, he had a tape recorder in his desk. So he left the tape recorder recording, okay? Walks out of the room. Did this intentionally because what he wanted was to hear them like, hey, man, look.
Confess.
Here, we got to keep our story straight. We got to this and that. You know what he did catch on there?
What?
All they did was like, I can't believe we're telling him this. Like, I can't believe like that happened to us. Like, do you remember how that? And yeah, man, yeah, I know this. It was all they talked about the entire time. Nobody was in the room and they didn't know they were being recorded. Basically confirmed what actually happened to them and how torn up they were about it. So again, like, these are just two good old boys, man, fishing. What do you think about that?
I don't know. You know, I mean,
would you say something is happening?
I would say something. You know, I watch a lot of what's the name of the TV show where they,
like Unsolved Mysteries?
Unsolved Mysteries, but what's the big one that comes on? I used to watch it every night when I was flying. It's Files.
X-Files?
No.
Like the Black Vault? No, that's a. Was it all? What kind of show was it?
It was a crime scene. They reenact everything.
Like 48 Hours or something.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. I'll think of it. In a little while.
It's all right. I'm drawing a blank too on the story. I just told you so.
But my point is that you said that. So they had a woman. They had blamed her for killing her husband. Okay, they set her in an investigation room and left the recorder playing, and they walked out.
Okay.
And she sat there and said, talk to God.
She talked to God.
She talked to God. She said, God, please let them know that I didn't kill my husband. I didn't do this. She was praying. They came back in and got that tape recorder, took it back out, and they let her walk out. Because nobody gonna sit in and invest. They're gonna be like, oh my God, I gotta get my story together, like you said.
Right.
I gotta get my story together.
Right.
She's talking to God, asking God to rescue her from this problem that they got her in.
Well, he listened. She got out of there.
She got out. They were sitting there next to each other, and they're like, nobody sits in the investigation room and talk to God.
Right.
And asking for help,
Right.
Because they didn't do something.
Well, it's a good tactic. Leave the recorder in there and walk out and see what they do. Yeah. So, I mean, I just, with everything that's been coming out, and you and I have had many conversations on this podcast about how you don't believe, and it's like, there's got to be something, man. Don't you think? If let's just say, if 10% of the stories out there are true, 10%, there's probably millions of stories out there. 10%. Is it possible that 10% of people that have stories or are had something happen or witnessed something that they're talking about, they're being honest?
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
You said two good old boys from the South, they was fishing, and they saw, you said.
It was crafts. They came up either out of the water or came from like the other side of the lake or something like that. I can't remember. I didn't do any research on this before. I'm just winging it off the top of my head here.
And, once again, I think everything can be staged before they even went fishing.
Okay.
They created a story.
To what end, though?
I don't know why, but, they created something.
Let me offer this. Rather than these guys, the logger, the good old boys from the South fishing, rather than these guys creating an elaborate story, all right, I would say it's more possible that it's not alien or interdimensional or whatever, but it's us. Do you think it could be some sort of government program where they are abducting people, they are testing equipment and things that we don't know about, and these people are having experiences, but maybe it's not
I'm going to
otherworldly?
go back to something you said, I don't know, years ago, you was in Phoenix, and they had these drones flying around, and you
saw
how
one of the
big they
drones
was.
too, right? Yeah.
So, let's go there, let's just say they was doing some kind of test pilot and flew the drones over the water.
I think that's more likely than this many people making things up. I think it's more believable to me that there's some sort of program out there that's fucking using us as test subjects. You know what I mean?
So that's my take on it, And in order for them, who knows that did they know those two guys were going to be out by the lake fishing until later?
Right.
So now they bring them in and you follow me?
No, I do. There's just a lot of interesting stories out there, man. And most of the people aren't trying to get anything from it. You know what I mean? So
I'm like this. Until the day you and I are out there fishing and a motherfucker come out of the water and shake it off, then I'm going to believe it.
I have seen UFOs, though. I've seen two. One when I was young in Nevada, and one here after I moved. Actually, technically it was two here in Nevada or in Washington, but they were side by side. Again, I'm calling them UFOs because I don't know what it was. I'm not saying it was alien spacecraft.
Right.
It was unidentifiable.
Unidentified to me. Right.
The one in Nevada I was young. We were camping. I was laying in the back of the truck, and it was like octagon, like dice spinning.
Forensic files.
Dude, you're still searching the backlog. You got it. All right.
Yeah.
I still can't remember what I was talking about with the two other guys. So, but yeah, I've had two sightings. One again in Nevada. It was like a 10-sided dice looking thing rotating in the sky and changing colors.
Now, isn't that when we did the podcast in Creole Soul? Somebody say they saw something like similar to that? I forgot it was the woman or was it?
No, there was the guy. So there was Randy Hansen had a sighting. That was the one that he said was going up in the sky.
I think the guy's name was Noah. He plays
Noah?
The guitar with the do-rag.
Yeah. That guy. He had a sighting. I think he said it was like an orange disc.
Yeah.
And then Lori said she had fucking aliens surrounded her house. I still want to have a longer conversation with her about that.
Me too.
She said they were out every window. I'm like, that's different. That's whoo. I don't know. How many drops did you do that? Did you have mushrooms on your pizza? No, I'm not talking shit. I believe that things happen. I'm not talking shit, but that's a crazy ass story. So
aliens at the window, man.
Fuck that, bro. I'm out.
That's deep.
I shoot first, ask questions later. Okay. Don't be trying no shit at my house. Wait. All legal, folks. All legal. But no, I think that I've seen a couple things that I couldn't explain. So there has to be, I didn't run to tell everybody about it, but there has to be some level of this unidentifiable situation. Obviously, some of these stories are fake.
Right.
But there has to be some that are true, at least to the extent that the person is telling it believes it to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm almost like this. If I usually something happened in my life, I've already seen it already. I've seen it happen before it happened.
Like a premonition?
Yeah. Like my grandmother used to tell me all the time.
Getting back into the voodoo shit?
My grandmother used to tell me all the time. She'd say, somebody died. Let's say a woman. It's the opposite. It's a man that dies that or if a man dies, it's a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was so scary because I had when my mother died. It was in that same category.
Right.
It was kind of strange. It was just.
I think that when we're younger, we are more open to things. Like when I was younger, I remember weird shit like haunted house kind of stuff happening. I remember getting different feelings when I'd walk into a place. You know, I've been in homes and you just have this bad feeling. I think that as you get older, we get calloused to that kind of stuff and you don't feel as much. That's just my opinion because I don't really get that anymore personally.
You know, I feel to believe that I was put on this earth for, of course, like everybody else, for a certain length of time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you, I've been in some very bad predicaments there where I should have been gone a long time ago.
Right.
You know, and
you think somebody's looking out for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So do you think that, and I didn't mean to keep this going this long, do you think that your non-belief in something like aliens comes from your strong belief in God and religion?
Yeah.
Why can't the two exist together?
It just don't.
It just don't.
Because
I believe in God.
God is fate, you know, simply fate. But
I've been actually trying to read my Bible daily.
Yeah.
I've been trying real hard because I've been slacking.
But on the other side of the alien, they can create that shit.
What if it's just all God's creatures, though?
You know?
What if it's all part of the design? The ant doesn't understand what we fucking do. Why? You know what I mean? Like, what if we're pretentious assholes, Hamp? What if we think we're the top of the food chain, but we're just like the ant, bro, and we just don't understand?
Hey. I'm just telling you what I know. I just think that, you know, there's fate, reality.
Yeah.
You know, but then there's a laptop.
It has to be separated.
Yeah. You got a laptop, you got flashcards, you got fucking green screens.
Oh, yeah, no, that shit is, for sure. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I forget what I saw. It was some news political thing, and I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, yeah, I saw it, but I don't know if it's real.
Right.
I don't know if anything's real anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, this stuff that we were talking about, like that Art Bell thing and these abduction experiences, and these interviews have been happening since like the 70s. You know, nowadays, we were talking about it on here. You know, I used to love to go check out a book that had pictures of, you know, the Loch Ness Monster in it or Bigfoot or spaceships, right? It's all over the damn internet now, but none of it's real. You know, every day. It's there every day, and it makes it no fun whatsoever because it's fake.
Did not that I could escape Bigfoot when I was leaving here. I get to Idaho, that's fucking Bigfoot things everywhere. They even got a Bigfoot exterminating company.
Dude, Bigfoot's everywhere. Not even just in the U.S. You know, it's in Japan. It's in China. They have different names for it. Right? I was watching you right now, bro. All right. Well, hey, that's us getting back into Paranormal Corner, us getting back into the podcast. We did not do Hottest Fish Grease because you're riding on a high.
I'm riding on a high horse right now.
So I'm going to expect you to be extra pissed off next week, okay? Need you real fucking mad.
Yeah. Look for it coming live and fresh.
All right, man. Well, it's nice to sit back in here with you.
Yeah,
It's a little warm.
Yeah, it's a little warm. I agree, yeah.
But you're heading out tonight?
Yeah.
Back to
I'm going
Idaho.
to try to anyway. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So are we going to do this again next weekend?
Oh, yeah. We're going to do this again
All
next
right. You
weekend.
let me know if we want to do Saturday or Sunday, but I'm happy to be back in here. I'm happy to have shit rolling. Hopefully the cameras look good. They've been kind of a pain in the ass last couple ones.
Let me know how that turned out.
All right. You check it on Cassie for me.
Tweak. Yeah. I'm going to check Cassie. Hello.
Wait, should we see how she's doing? Let me see. Where's my, let's try. Check. Try it.
Check. So, Cassie.
No, you are Cassie.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. I could be Cassie. So, anyway.
Where you been, Cassie? What's going on?
Oh, my God. I find out I got sick, and I kept getting sicker. I lost my boobs and my butt. And
That's not good. That's not good.
I can't figure out what's going on, and they still got me on some type of diet, and I'm constantly losing weight.
But as far as we know, nothing like terminal. She's just been sick. You've just been sick, right?
Yes, I just been sick. As far as I know, you know, I want to go to the gas station and eat a hot dog with a lot of mayo on there, so I could get my figure back.
I wonder if that was that cyclosporosis or whatever that was going around, man. I don't know. But you showed me a picture. She wasn't looking too happy, man.
No, she was. She came in yesterday though. I said, "Girl, you look good," She like, No, I'm too skinny. I ain't been this skinny since high school.
But is she feeling better? Is she over it now?
No, she says she's not over it. She's still...
Damn.
She's still having little issues here and there, you know.
Okay.
And, but I think she, you know, by looking at her now, not by that picture, by looking at her in person, you know, she looks healthier.
All right, that's good.
You know,
that's good.
I mean,
need some purging, maybe get rid of some stuff.
You lose weight, you know.
I mean, I could use it.
Too.
I need to get that. Whatever Cassie's got, I need to subscribe to that for a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, you lose weight. You look healthier. You know?
Well, hopefully she'll be able to keep some food down and feel a little bit better. Because I haven't talked to her, but from what I understand, she's been pretty sick. So fingers crossed. Say a little prayer for Cassie, folks. We don't want her to be too sick. We're just going to get past this, and she can take the benefits of losing, you know, the LBs. Everyone was trying to get that cyclosporosis, the salad thing, so they could drop a few pounds. So, did you see those videos?
Yeah.
People were like trying to get that thing so I can lose some weight. The parasite.
I think 2 people died, though.
I think I heard that there was some. Yeah. You know what's crazy, man? Is now we're going off on another tangent. It was like, don't eat the fruits and vegetables because they got this. And then I saw something. Don't eat meat because it's got this. And then I saw something. Now the water's tainted. I'm like, oh my God, dude. What are we going to do? What's happening?
Back in the days when I was growing up, you could eat any goddamn thing you want to.
Man, I just told my daughter the other day because she went to Texas and she was seeing her boyfriend's family. And they had a pool there. And so she's swimming in the pool. She comes home and she had this like a sinus issue on the plane, which she's never had before. Plane was descending, and she said it felt like her freaking face was going to explode. And I said, well, you probably got some water in your ear trapped, you know, and it caused that pain.
Yeah.
Anyways, my kids, all my kids, have had dozens of ear infections growing up. Like, I don't understand how many ear infections, because we lived in Arizona. They swam all day, every day in the summertime. You know, there's not a house in Arizona or an apartment or a hotel that doesn't have a pool. You're in the water, right? I've never had an ear infection in my life, ever. And you know where I swam? In the ditch. In the pond. In the lake. When we was irrigating. Peel off that leech and go swimming.
Oh, God.
Never had a goddamn ear infection. So I don't know what's wrong with my kids and other people these days, but God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt, man. I'm proof.
So don't get vertigo because she's going to really be upset.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got anything else, Hamp?
No, I'm done, man.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
one thing.
Yeah.
I'm the Catfish King, y'all.
He's the Catfish King, y'all. Stick Lounge Podcast, guys. Come get some Catfish and Creole. Thanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Capturing life's conflict, sitting across legends, tales flick like black pics. Drop bars, not mics, knowledge, it rains from the streets to the beats in every vein. Stick Lounge Podcast, tales heavy with the weight.